Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Jedi and Sith, to another video. And right here we have that last Grand Arena that I recorded and showed for you guys, and we did indeed win. He never attacked, mainly because I think he didn't have enough characters. Now, the last Grand Arena I forgot to record, but yet again we were able to win. But today we're going to be able to fight in this one against West Torello, and let's get right on into it. I ended up having to record this on 2 different days, and this is his clearing of my team. He spent 4 battles on the Grievous team and an extra 2 on that First Order team, and then lost against the Karth team, as well as losing several times to that Wedge and Tilly's lead team. But let's get started right on into this. We're going to be going up against this Luke team. Now, I'm not going to use Thrawn in this lineup. Instead, we're just going to use Palpatine, Vader, and I debated between Tarkin and Death Trooper, Short Trooper, not Death Trooper, but in the end I decided to use Short Trooper because of the counterattacks, and I knew that would start chipping away at the team, and I would prefer that one person would be damaged instead of multiple. So let's get right into it. Starting off with Vader's Force Crush, we're going to then use Merciless Massacre, and let's delete Rey, and sure enough we're able to do it. The ability block Jedi Training Rey, ability block Commander Luke, and apparently when others are damaged, she dispels, so she lost that ability block. But I ability block again because Vader is awesome that way. We're able to stun Luke and get some crit immunity, and we should be able to delete Jedi Training Rey. But let's see. We were almost able to do it. Palpatine was able to follow up. Let's ability block Commander Luke, and he's going to start tearing apart Short Trooper, but that's the point of Short Trooper being there. He's going to soak up that damage for us, so that when we finally are able to defeat him, it's not going to be he stole banners from Vader or Palpatine. It's just from Commander Luke. But Vader, with his Merciless Massacre, yet again destroys. Now let's keep this rolling. We're going to be taking in Thrawn lead, which I haven't used in a long time, but hopefully it should work out. We're going to fracture Kylo Ren unmasked, and Tarkin's going to apply some debuffs, but because of Thrawn's lead, we gain so much bonus turn meter, I'm able to increase the cooldowns of Palpatine so he doesn't shock anyone, and we're going to daze him so that hopefully we can get that stun. But first we're going to remove turn meter, pass it over to Death Trooper, stun Palps, and then let's get to work on Grand Moff Tarkin. Apply basic. He's got a lot of health and protection on his Tarkin, and so it takes quite a while to get through him. But we fracture yet again there and try and get another daze, but we're not able to stun, so we're just going to keep applying basic. Pass turn meter over to Death Trooper again, stun Palpatine, and it works this time. Let's use basic once more. Remove turn meter with Tarkin, and yet again he does it for us, which is always awesome. We're gonna fracture Kylo Ren unmasked, keep that taunt away, try and stun Palpatine. He resists yet again, which is funny because that's twice in a row we resist most of them, but because he does apply debuff, we get some turn meter, which is why Thrawn lead actually was a counter to Palpatine for a while. Now this matchup here was probably one of the longest in this entire Grand Arena match, but as you can tell, I just got tired of it and decided to use Fracture over there, figuring, oh, it won't last too long. But sadly he gets it, but we're close to getting rid of Kylo Ren unmasked, so I'm not worried about it. Most likely when Thrawn gets his next turn, he'll just use his basic and kill him, and he attacked Thrawn, which made it quite easy. Now, there we go, Kylo Ren unmasked is gone, and we can just fracture Grand Moff, or just use basic because of his low health. And now we can apply Death Mark, but we're trying to gain banners back, as you can tell. As I pass over to Tarkin, we remove some turn meter. I fracture Palpatine, and Thrawn with his relic just kicks him out of existence. Now let's see what's on the back wall for us, and as we pull this up, it's all level 1 characters except for that Kira. And so at this point I'm like, okay, let's use Darth Revan and just use all of our best teams here. And so Darth Revan versus Jedi starts up. I forgot that her lead, Bastille's lead, made taunts tank at the beginning. I completely forgot about that. And that kind of was a disadvantage at first. But I mean, with Darth Revan was made to counter Jedi, so it doesn't matter at all, and I get that buff immunity, and right there we got Death Mark, and so I just ability block past LaShawn, and we're getting through real fast. Right here, we're going to be able to get buff immunity, and now her bonus protection is gone, and she's a relic. While none of my team is, I apply more fear, get more fear on the board. Yet again, another Death Mark. HK terminates, and then Bastila uses her basic. We're going to get a double hit here, and hopefully another terminate from HK, and sure enough, he does it twice. And, I mean, that's why you place a better defense on the back wall, because then it kind of gives me a lot of options. Now, I am curious why it took him so many banners, but we're going to use our clones up against this Phoenix team right here, and it should be easy. But like I was saying, I'm curious why it took him so many batters on some of those teams when he didn't place anyone on that back wall, like at all. Those teams will be a breeze. I'll probably be able to throw in just one character on most of them and just finish it. Just get someone who has a powerful AoE. I'm thinking both at Saj Ventress, Nest, and then just finish that up real fast. But as you can see here, we're going to be able to take it out. I'm afraid we're probably going to lose some banners because of the counterattacks, but that just kind of is part of the game. I'm going to be able to delete Zeb, and pretty soon we'll be able to get rid of Kanan here. Ooh, a nice dodge. But yeah, I'm guessing we're going to get 53 banners from that. But turns out with Relic 5s, you take some damage, it doesn't matter. But now that we've practically cleared this front wall, let's just clean it up with my leftover clone team. And we're going to just take this right on in against this mismatched Rebels. And I think this was probably one of the best choices I made, because, I mean, it was pretty difficult. Surprisingly, with mainly Chopper and his taunt, I moved Saturnian here, pass the command over to Clone Sergeant, and let's get this show on the road. Right here, this is a cool thing with Clone Sergeant Shock T. Because he would attack twice, he would get 50% chance, because with that crit chance there, he's guaranteed almost to get a crit hit. But sadly, when he taunts, i.e. Chopper, he gains bonus evasion, so he dodges. That is actually why my Clone Sergeant is so slow, referring back to the usage of that second ability on Shock T, because Clone Sergeant here is going to be able to take 2 turns usually, but because he evaded, he does not. Now that we're done here on the front wall, let's go take care of the bomb wall, and since each of these battles are going to be so short, I'm just going to have one song, it's this one, play through the entire background. But let's let Asajj take care of this. That's right, Cup gets the W, but fortunately we are able to do quite well through all of that. Now with his theme playing in the background from Samuel Kim Music, let's use Thrawn's fleet and the Empire to defeat another Imperial team. Now the only difference is my team, they're going to get the bomber, and we're going to be able to take care of some serious business. Now, let's get this battle started, and it looks, yep, they're going to be able to take a turn first, sadly, but we're going to be able to follow up and get a double taunt. We're going to want to get the TIE Silencer out of there quickly, because he's quite annoying with the stuns, especially when an enemy is target locked. So we're going to focus fire on him. We're going to use Vader's basic, and he's practically already gone. Now let's apply some burning, and hopefully with the burning and damage over time, he'll just die, and sure enough, he does. Now he uses his
cleanse, but because there's a target lock, we're able to just get one right back up. Ooh, I think that's the spy out there, but we should be able to cleanse up over here. And let's get that on Yep, and there we go. Target lock is reapplied because of the Vader unique. We're going to start taking out Vader so that stops happening. But first we're going to dispel and then deal some more damage. Mainly I'm doing that so he doesn't get to use his main ability there that destroys ships. But let's target this spot. No, let's go and heal first. There we go. And basic from Vader without the call to assist, and right in time as the song ends. So we get a nice clean match. This ends up being a victory, and I thank you for watching. And as always, this has been the Grand Admiral, and end transmission.